Okay, let's give you guys some practice. So in the previous video, we've seen this here. We've seen this. Now use this to integrate this. Okay, so now integrate this. If you look at this, this is really of the form. This is really of this form here. This is really of this form here. Because if you look at this, here you've got -1 divided by square root of something. Here you've got +1 divided by the square root of something. But then here we've got 1 divided by 1 plus something. So if you look at this here, this is really of this form here, as opposed to these two forms here. So here you've got 1 over the square root of something. Here you've got negative over the square root of something. Here you've just got a +1. Well, if you really think about it, this is really of this form here, meaning that when you integrate it, you're going to end up with 10 as opposed to these two. Okay. Well, anyway, do whatever you want. Integrate this. So press pause and have a go. Okay. So to do this here, rewrite this as, well, somehow try and get this to be of the form 1 over 1 plus something squared. If you can rewrite this in this form here, then we can jump backwards to get to the inverse of 10 of whatever here. Okay, so rewrite this. Try to get to 1 over 1 plus something squared. Okay, so this is a constant. So take it out. That will then give you 1 here, and then now we still want to get it in this form here. So if you factor out the 9 here, factor out the 9, that will then give you this. So this bit here is exactly the same as this. So now, well, here you've got 1 over 9. So take the 1 over 9 out. So that will then give you this, because this is just a constant. Okay, that will then give you this. But again, we are still trying to get to this form here. So rewrite this thing here as this squared. Okay, so now we are in the form of 1 plus something squared, this something here. So now integrate it, it will then give you this. So remember, when you integrate this, you've got to times with the derivative of the bubble itself. So when you integrate this, it will give you this thing here. Okay, so now simplify this. That will then give you this. So overall, the answer would be this. Okay. Next question. So, next question. So integrate this. So press pause and before you press pause and have a go. Yeah, press pause and have a go. Okay. Okay. So to do this, let's u equals this thing here. So let u equals the inverse, let u equals this thing here, then du equals this thing here, then dx equals this thing here. So our normal routine here would be to stuff this back into the dx, and then put the u into this thing here. So this whole thing here will become this. Okay, so now this block here will cancel out with this block. These two will just cancel each other out, giving you this. Now it's easy to integrate. So integrate this, it will give you this. And then earlier we said let u equals this thing here. So now, well, overall the answer will be this. Okay.